Hey everybody. Yesterday, Newark Mayor Cory Booker went on Meet the Press and instead of acting as a surrogate for the Obama campaign, instead acted as a classic black crab barrel. What do I mean by that? I mean this. In our history in America, every time, for the most part, someone African American has gotten, quote, on top in areas that were not traditional, like, for example, outside of athletics, in this case, the presidency of the United States. There's always been another African American that said, to themselves psychologically, if not actually verbally, I want to be where you are because you're black, and yeah, you were the first to get there, but I think I can do better because you were there, and so given the chance, I'm going to bring you down. That is what Newark Mayor Cory Booker did, and I hope he sees this because he should be taken to the woodshed for what he did. It was shameful. This is what I'm talking about. Cory Booker was supposed to go on Meet the Press, and the party line is, hey, look, the Bain Company has fired people, laid them off, recommended huge downsizing of corporations, causing many people, hundreds of thousands, to lose their jobs, and Mitt Romney was a part of that. Instead, Cory Booker goes on Meet the Press and does this.
I have to just say from a very personal level, I'm not about to sit here and indict private equity. To me, it's just this, we're getting to a ridiculous point in America, especially that I know I live in a state where pension funds, unions, and other people are investing in companies like Bain Capital. If you look at the totality of Bain Capital's record, they've done a lot to support businesses, to grow businesses, and this, to me, I'm very uncomfortable.
I know you're not. I know you defend the president, but I have to tell you this: when I talk to business leaders, Jim, this is the difference in a lot of cases between Washington figures and local officials like yourself, who are out there trying to grow the economy, who say, hey, wait a minute, let's not indict all of private equity, and yet you have a campaign that's making him out to be Gordon Gekko. They want the voters to think that Mitt Romney is Gordon Gekko and Wall Street greed and a throwback.
Well, again, I talk to the White House quite often. I'm a surrogate for the Obama campaign. The messages that they're sending me out to talk about is nothing about this. They're talking about very port that legislation. But the last point I'll make is this kind of stuff is nauseating to me on both sides. It's nauseating to the American public. Enough is enough. Stop attacking private equity. Stop attacking Jeremiah Wright. This stuff has got to stop, because what it does is it undermines, to me, what this country should be focused on. It's a distraction from the real issues. It's either going to be a small campaign about this crap, or it's going to be a big campaign, in my opinion, about the issues that American public cares about.
Now you have to ask yourself psychologically, why would he do that? And what is in his head? I will tell you, and it's endemic in our culture in America. And the reason why, for example, to this day, even with all the freedoms we have, still most of the CEOs in America are white, most of the venture capitalists are white and male, I might add, and I can go on and on and on. It isn't discrimination all the time. It isn't prejudice all the time. Sometimes it's mostly black folks just don't like to see other successful black folks because it upsets their view that's been ingrained in them of how America should be. That's right, you heard it here on video first. No one else has talked about this, but it's time to bring this out because of what Cory Booker did. Why would he do that? Why would he get on Meet the Press and do it? Because when he got on there, when he realized the millions of eyeballs were on him, it became about him. And in the context of, I'm not going to think about Obama. And that's a classic black crab barrel mentality. No other segment of our society is as famous for that behavior as us. Period. And Cory Booker exhibited it. He did. Straight out. Got on television, and suddenly when the lights came on and the mic came on and David Gregory aimed his questions, it was, hey, this is about me and how I have a better idea than the president and his staff, and I'm better, and I'm better, and I this, and I'm that, and I'm better. And he said it. I have my surrogate notes. Like, psychologically, you can see it, where he's thinking, okay, I know I'm off script, but you know what? This is good for me. This is what I believe in, because I'm better than Barack. I am like super black. I can do it. I've been hailed as that. I've saved people from buildings, and I'm a master, and I'm this, and I'm that. The heck with you. The bottom line is this. When you are going to back the president, you back him to the hilt. You don't do what you did on national television and then make a video that really didn't go viral much, all things considered, as your kind of mea culpa. I mean, give me a break. But psychologically, Mayor Booker, that's what you did, and you know it. And it sucks. Totally sucks. One more thing. The problem is that we like to tell each other who to date and get in their personal lives, right? But in terms of lifting each other economically, regardless of whether or not your girlfriend is white or anything like that, oh, that's different, you know? We've got to stop this crap. I mean, completely stop this crap. And Mayor Booker, I would hope, becomes the watershed for the end of that kind of behavior. Ugh.